This module will be devoted to discussing and reflecting on why we give, recognizing both the external situations that demand our attention and action, as well as the internal passions that really are the motivation for us personally to give. So let's begin by focusing our attention on the external issues that motivate why we give. We all know that there are horrendous global problems, but choosing which problem to focus on can be utterly overwhelming. It can be paralyzing. Globally, nearly 2.5 billion people live on less than $2 per day. 780 million people lack access to clean water sources. And a rise in greenhouse gases is so rapidly accelerating global warming. It's causing droughts, floods, fires, the extinction of entire species. These are terrible problems. With such massive social and environmental problems, where do we start? The reality is we all have finite time, finite skills, and finite assets that we can give to others. Given our limitations as individuals, we will ultimately be most effective when we identify issues that are specific enough that our resources, one, can have the greatest bang for their philanthropic buck through the specific nonprofit that we select, two, can create a dent in the social problem that the nonprofit we fund seeks to solve and the people that it serves, and three, that dent is measurable, that it's tangible, that it is something we can actually understand. So we need to make the best decisions possible. That said, we do need to find a challenge or a strategy that we are personally compelled by as well, because it's that passion that fuels our philanthropic work so that it is more meaningful to us as individuals. And when you think about philanthropy in the sense of its meaning to us as individuals, actually we do want something that really puts a fire in our being, because the more meaningful it is, the more it means to us, the more it is inherent in our DNA, the more likely we are to do much more of it, and do much more of it for a longer period of time. So it's equally important to focus on the external forces driving our giving, but also the internal forces driving our giving. We all have inflection points in our lives, moments that inspire us to rethink our priorities and our choices. One of these powerful inflection points is the experience or the group of experiences that inspires each one of us to give. For some of us, it is a deeply personal experience, like having a sick child or the loss of a parent. For some, it's an upsetting article or something disturbing we've seen on the news about the state of public education or famine in another country. Or it could be the unexpected blessing of something that has truly enriched our lives. Access to a library, a scholarship to a college. In every case, it's something that compels us to ultimately act outside of ourselves, to live completely in service to others, and to give.